sleep is not just rest. It is your hidden source of power, your emotional reset, your secret magnetic field. Some people can sleep for 10 hours and still wake up tired, while others rise after 6 and move through the day like they were plugged directly into the stars. And that is exactly where zodiac energy begins to whisper its truth. Your sign affects not only your mood, your love style, your money instincts, and your destiny. It also reveals how your body restores itself, how your soul recharges, and how many hours of sleep you truly need to feel beautiful, strong, sharp, and unstoppable. Some zodiac signs were born to sleep longer because their energy runs deep, emotional, and heavy. Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio usually need more sleep than the rest. Their nervous systems absorb everything: emotions, tension, other people's moods, silent disappointments, even the energy of a room. They do not simply get tired physically, they get tired spiritually. That is why their true power returns only after long, rich, quality sleep. Without it, they become drained, moody, distracted, and cut off from their natural gifts. But then there are the signs who can sleep far less and still look radiant, think fast, and conquer the day. Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius, and sometimes Aquarius are the zodiac's energetic rebels. These signs often wake up fueled by excitement, purpose, adrenaline, or curiosity. They can survive on fewer hours not because their bodies need less care, but because their minds are powered by movement, challenge, and anticipation. Still, even they have a secret limit, and when they cross it, their fire turns into irritability, chaos, impulsiveness, or complete burnout. The truth is simple, but powerful. The wrong sleep rhythm can quietly sabotage your life. It can make you miss opportunities, ruin your focus, lower your income, weaken your charm, and leave you emotionally vulnerable. The right amount of sleep, however, can unlock your beauty, your confidence, your discipline, your intuition, and even your luck. Some signs need deep, luxurious rest. Others need shorter sleep, but with stricter timing. Some need naps, some need silence, some need darkness, ritual, softness, and emotional peace before bed. Your zodiac sign reveals what your body has been trying to tell you all along. Aries. Aries needs about 6.5 to 7.5 hours of sleep to feel alive, fast, and ready to win. This is one of the few zodiac signs that can sleep less than most people and still appear energized, confident, and productive. Aries is ruled by fire and motion, which means the sign often wakes up already mentally moving toward the next challenge. Long sleep can sometimes make Aries feel sluggish rather than refreshed. That is why quality matters more than quantity here. If Aries sleeps too much, motivation drops. But if Aries sleeps too little for too many nights in a row, the brilliant warrior energy turns into impatience, aggression, headaches, and careless mistakes. The real secret of Aries is that this sign does not actually need endless sleep, it needs deep sleep without emotional clutter. Aries falls asleep better after action, after physical release, after finishing something important. Exercise, late evening walks, or simply ending the day with a sense of victory helps Aries recharge faster than lying in bed for 10 hours. To be cheerful and extremely productive, Aries should protect the hours before midnight and avoid overstimulating conflict at night. When Aries sleeps well, this sign becomes unstoppable, bold in career, magnetic in love, decisive with money, and fearless in timing. Sleep is not a weakness for Aries. It is fuel for conquest. Taurus usually needs 8.5 to 9.5 hours of sleep to feel truly balanced, beautiful, and strong. This sign is one of the zodiac's deepest restorers. Taurus is ruled by comfort, rhythm, sensuality, and the physical body, which means sleep is not just recovery, it is sacred territory. Taurus does not thrive on rushed rest, broken sleep, or nervous nights. This sign needs softness, calm, routine, and the luxurious feeling of being safe. When Taurus gets enough sleep, everything improves: mood, skin, patience, intuition about money, and the ability to make smart, stable long-term choices. The real secret is that Taurus becomes powerful through consistency, not through forcing energy. A sleep-deprived Taurus may still function, but the sparkle disappears. Decisions become slower, irritability rises, cravings get stronger, and productivity loses its elegant rhythm. Taurus should never feel guilty for needing more sleep than others. In fact, more sleep is often the reason Taurus ages beautifully, earns steadily, and maintains inner calm while others are falling apart. The best nights for Taurus are the ones with a peaceful evening ritual, a warm bed, and no emotional drama before sleep. Gemini needs around 6 to 7 hours of sleep, but there is a catch. Those hours must be mentally clean. Gemini is one of the signs that can sleep relatively little and still look fresh, witty, and full of movement. That is because Gemini is powered by the mind, curiosity, novelty, and communication. This sign can wake up on 6.5 hours and still talk faster, think quicker, and adapt better than people who slept much longer. But Gemini's danger is not physical exhaustion, it is mental overload. The body may be awake, while the mind is already drowning in noise. The real secret of Gemini sleep is this: Gemini does not need the longest sleep, but it desperately needs mental shutdown before bed. Too much scrolling, texting, talking, planning, or emotional overthinking late at night steals the quality of rest. Then Gemini wakes up scattered, distracted, forgetful, and oddly uninspired. To be cheerful and extremely productive, Gemini needs short but efficient sleep, a cooler room, and moments of silence before bed that feel almost unnatural to this sign but work like magic. Gemini also benefits from occasional naps, especially after emotionally intense days. When Gemini sleeps well, this sign becomes dazzling, charming in conversation, brilliant in business, lucky in timing, and impossible to ignore. Proper sleep turns Gemini from restless into genius. Cancer usually needs 8.5 to 10 hours of sleep to feel emotionally safe, physically restored, and spiritually bright. This is one of the signs most deeply affected by the emotional quality of life, and because of that, sleep for Cancer is not just biological, it is deeply energetic. Cancer absorbs atmospheres, hidden tensions, unspoken feelings, family worries, and heartbreak that no one else notices. Even when Cancer looks calm on the outside, this sign may be carrying far more than it admits. That is why longer sleep is often essential. Cancer needs time not only to rest the body, but to release the emotional weight collected throughout the day. The real secret is that Cancer's best sleep happens when the heart feels protected. No zodiac sign is more sensitive to the energy of the evening. A cold conversation, anxiety, loneliness, or emotional uncertainty can disturb Cancer's rest far more than noise or light. To feel cheerful and be extremely productive, Cancer needs a peaceful bedtime rhythm, familiar comfort, and enough hours to dream deeply. Yes, Cancer is one of the zodiac signs that may sleep longer than others, but this is exactly what gives this sign emotional intelligence, magnetic warmth, intuition, and lasting endurance. When Cancer is well rested, this sign becomes almost psychic in its timing, brilliant in care, and incredibly successful in building the kind of life that feels both safe and rich. Leo needs about 7 to 8 hours of sleep to feel radiant, powerful, and fully in command of life. Leo is ruled by the sun, so this sign often seems naturally charged with light, charisma, and vitality. Even after a shorter night, Leo can sometimes rise, perform, smile, lead, and impress everyone in the room. But that does not mean Leo can endlessly ignore rest. A sleep-deprived Leo may still look glamorous for a while, yet behind the scenes, motivation weakens, pride becomes fragile, and emotional reactions become far more dramatic. Leo needs enough sleep not just to function, but to shine. The real secret of Leo is that this sign needs sleep that protects its inner fire. Leo loses power when life becomes too dull, too stressful, or too emotionally humiliating. Sleep repairs confidence for Leo. It restores passion, creativity, attraction, and the courage to be visible again. To feel cheerful and extremely productive, Leo should go to sleep before emotional exhaustion turns into burnout. Evening rituals that feel luxurious, beautiful sheets, warm lighting, calming music, skincare, or anything that creates a sense of royal peace work especially well. When Leo is well rested, this sign becomes unforgettable, generous, productive, glamorous, and naturally influential. Leo does not just wake up. Leo rises. Virgo needs around 7.5 to 8.5 hours of sleep to feel clear-headed, efficient, and truly strong. Virgo may not always look tired, because this sign is excellent at pushing through exhaustion with discipline and responsibility. But that does not mean Virgo is not affected by lack of sleep. In fact, few signs suffer more quietly from poor rest. Virgo's nervous system is highly sensitive, and the mind rarely stops analyzing. This sign can lie in bed physically still while mentally running through conversations, mistakes, plans, deadlines, and tomorrow's tasks. Because of that, Virgo often needs slightly more sleep than expected, not because of laziness, but because the brain works overtime. The real secret is that Virgo needs clean sleep, not chaotic sleep. A cluttered room, irregular bedtime, stress, too much caffeine, or emotional disorder can destroy Virgo's rest quickly. To feel cheerful and be extremely productive, Virgo must create a simple but sacred sleep system, consistent bedtime, less overthinking before sleep, and a strong boundary between work and rest. When Virgo ignores sleep, perfectionism turns into anxiety, criticism increases, and even small problems feel overwhelming. But when Virgo sleeps well, this sign becomes extraordinary, precise, calm, healthy, beautiful, useful, and financially smart. Proper sleep turns Virgo's sharpness into brilliance. It is one of the hidden reasons this sign can achieve so much while making it look effortless. Libra. Libra needs about 7.5 to 8.5 hours of sleep to feel emotionally balanced, attractive, and fully productive. This sign often looks calm and polished even when tired, but appearances can be misleading. Libra is ruled by harmony, beauty, and inner equilibrium, which means poor sleep affects this sign in subtle but powerful ways. A sleep-deprived Libra may still smile, still be pleasant, still seem graceful, but inside, indecision grows, energy scatters, charm fades, and even simple choices start to feel strangely heavy. Libra does not merely need sleep to rest the body. Libra needs sleep to restore inner order. The real secret is that Libra sleeps best when life feels emotionally clean. Arguments, tension, disappointment, and especially unresolved relationship issues can steal rest faster than almost anything else. To feel cheerful and extremely productive, Libra needs evenings with softness, beauty, quiet lighting, and mental peace. This sign benefits from turning bedtime into a ritual of elegance rather than collapse. Gentle music, calm conversation, a beautiful room, and a sense that the day ended on good terms help Libra recharge deeply. When Libra gets enough sleep, this sign becomes magnetic, persuasive in business, irresistible in love, refined in taste, and brilliant in timing. Proper rest gives Libra what it craves most: balance that glows from the inside. Scorpio. Scorpio usually needs 8.5 to 9.5 hours of sleep to feel powerful, focused, and emotionally unbreakable. This sign may pretend to need less, because Scorpio hates looking vulnerable, but the truth is deeper. Scorpio carries intense emotional currents, hidden stress, private obsessions, and psychic sensitivity that few people fully understand. Even when silent, Scorpio is processing, feeling, watching, remembering, and transforming. That inner intensity burns energy fast. This is why long, deep sleep is not a luxury for Scorpio. It is a form of emotional survival and spiritual regeneration. The real secret is that Scorpio needs deep sleep, not light sleep. Broken nights, emotional tension before bed, and sleeping in an atmosphere of mistrust can drain this sign faster than physical work. Scorpio restores power in darkness, privacy, silence, and complete surrender to rest. To feel cheerful and be extremely productive, Scorpio must protect the night from drama, overstimulation, and emotional games. This sign also benefits from sleeping after releasing built-up intensity through journaling, intimacy, solitude, or emotional honesty. When Scorpio is well rested, this sign becomes unstoppable, strategic with money, hypnotic in love, sharp in instinct, and terrifyingly effective in success. Sleep is where Scorpio sheds weakness and wakes up stronger than before. Sagittarius needs around 6.5 to 7.5 hours of sleep to feel adventurous, inspired, and mentally alive. This is one of the zodiac signs that can often get by on less sleep, especially when excited by a dream, a goal, a trip, a new romance, or a bold idea. Sagittarius is powered by fire, optimism, and movement. When this sign has something to look forward to, it can wake up early, run on momentum, and still light up every room it enters. But there is a hidden danger here. Sagittarius may ignore exhaustion until the body suddenly demands a full stop. The real secret is that Sagittarius does not need endless sleep, it needs purposeful sleep. This sign rests best when the day felt meaningful. Boredom tires Sagittarius more than effort does. To feel cheerful and extremely productive, Sagittarius needs enough sleep to restore focus, but also enough freedom during the day to keep its spirit awake. When well rested, Sagittarius becomes lucky, daring, creative, and wildly persuasive. Proper sleep gives this sign the one thing it needs to conquer the world: direction for its fire. Capricorn. Capricorn needs about 7 to 8 hours of sleep to feel strong, disciplined, and capable of building something lasting. Capricorn is one of the signs most likely to sacrifice sleep in the name of duty, ambition, money, or responsibility. This sign can function while tired better than most, which is both a gift and a trap. Capricorn may convince itself that rest can wait, that success matters more, that exhaustion is just the price of greatness. But the truth is more serious. When Capricorn neglects sleep for too long, the body hardens, the heart closes, and even this powerful sign begins to lose efficiency, patience, and emotional resilience. The real secret is that Capricorn does not need excessive sleep, it needs reliable sleep. This sign becomes unstoppable through rhythm, discipline, and consistency. Random rest, chaotic schedules, and emotional messes drain Capricorn more than it likes to admit. To feel cheerful and extremely productive, Capricorn needs a sleep pattern that supports long-term strength, not short-term survival. Evening overwork is especially dangerous here because Capricorn rarely notices burnout until it is already deep inside it. A quiet room, a firm bedtime, and the permission to stop carrying the world for a few hours can change everything. Aquarius. Aquarius usually needs 6 to 7 hours of sleep, though this can vary wildly depending on what is happening in the mind. This is one of the Zodiac's most unusual sleepers. Aquarius can seem full of energy after a short night, especially when inspired by ideas, innovation, rebellion, or emotional distance. This sign often runs on mental electricity rather than physical rhythm. It may stay up late because the brain suddenly comes alive at midnight, and then wake up with surprising clarity anyway. But that does not mean Aquarius is immune to sleep loss. It simply hides the effects better until the nervous system begins to flicker. The real secret is that Aquarius needs mental decompression more than long sleep. This sign can do wonderfully on fewer hours if the mind truly switches off. But if Aquarius goes to bed overstimulated, emotionally detached, and full of unfinished thoughts, sleep becomes shallow, strange, and less restorative. To feel cheerful and extremely productive, Aquarius needs freedom from pressure before bed, less screen overload, and space to let ideas settle naturally. When Aquarius sleeps well, this sign becomes visionary, inventive in career, detached from useless drama, irresistible in originality, and ahead of everyone else. Proper sleep turns Aquarius from scattered lightning into focused brilliance. Pisces. Pisces needs about 9 to 10 hours of sleep to feel soft, intuitive, emotionally whole, and creatively powerful. This is one of the zodiac signs most likely to need the longest sleep, and for good reason. Pisces does not only live in the physical world. This sign absorbs feelings, atmospheres, dreams, symbols, hopes, fears, and invisible energy from everyone around it. Even an ordinary day can leave Pisces spiritually tired. That is why sleep is not just rest here, it is healing, cleansing, and a return to inner magic. Without enough sleep, Pisces can become foggy, overly emotional, ungrounded, and quietly overwhelmed. The real secret is that Pisces needs soulful sleep. This sign restores itself through deep dreaming, softness, calm, and emotional safety. Harsh routines, cold environments, and stressful evenings do not suit Pisces at all. To feel cheerful and extremely productive, Pisces needs not only more hours, but gentler hours sleep that feels like shelter. Warm blankets, peaceful music, dim lighting, spiritual quiet, and a sense of being protected all help this sign recharge. In many cases, that extra rest is exactly what gives Pisces its gifts: intuition, compassion, creative genius, emotional beauty, and almost supernatural timing. When Pisces is well rested, this sign becomes pure magic, gentle, radiant, inspired, and powerful in ways the world never sees coming.